Today I'm gonna do a video about my dream home, and I made it on pages here, and I'm gonna show you what my dream home looks like, pretty much. But I'm currently in my kitchen because this is what kind of video we're doing. I'm currently drinking golden pineapple kombucha. Hope you got some of that in the mic. It's been longer than it usually is in between the time that I make videos and put them out. I couldn't think of any good ideas at all. And I can do some of the same videos. Like I could have done an update, talk with me kind of video, but this week I've just been like, I can't conversate. I can't talk to a camera like genuinely. And so it's been hard. It's been hard for me. And that's just something I'm being real about. You know, I don't know, but I also feel like I need to be loyal to my little following. Come with me to look at my dream home. I know what you're thinking. Girl, how are you supposed to put these two aesthetics together? Like this, I don't know, 70s / Victorian mixed with like 2000s penthouse, like neon but pastel, like lighting, VHSs, or it's like, how do you put that together? Well, today I'm gonna show you. So this is just the two aesthetics I'm really liking for a home, and I think I found just the right inspiration for like in between. So first of all, we're starting off with the house style that I want. At the end of the day, I don't really mind what the outside of my house looks like. Like, I can decorate my house however, but like, it's a house. At least I have a house. But this is just my dream house. What I would love to have, you know? So, something kind of out in the country, pretty old, pretty kind of, I know would be insanely expensive if it's like in good shape, but you know, beauty is pain when it comes to old countryside houses and green rooms and stuff like that. Kind of in a rural area, like this is like my retirement home, like retirement, my like dream house when I'm old and maybe have the money. Onto the room, like my room. I was gonna do like more rooms of the house, like bedrooms, but I was kind of like, a guest room would have more of like a simpler vibe, I think, and then my room would be a little more eclectic, like in my taste and style, especially like art up and stuff like that, you know. And then a guest room, I feel like, me personally, I won't put too much effort into other rooms. And it's kind of like, oh, if any rooms are like my kids' rooms, obviously not gonna be like my preferred decor. So I have, honestly, I'm in between like wanting a nice wood bed frame or a metal, because I've always liked the look of vintage metal bed frames. But then again, they're just old and rickety. There's pros and cons to both. So, but I like the metal bed frame. It just looks prettier to me, and there's just adds more detail and character, I feel like. Also, these little lamps, they're kind of 70s, you know, and I feel like they would look good anywhere, but like in my room especially, I'd like There's a big theme of wood throughout this home. And I do love this side table and how it's just like antique in the legs. Like the detail is what makes it. It's cool, even though it's simple. It's like it's still not boring and bare. And they have these little posters here. Next up, we have the bathroom. I feel like when it comes to the bathroom, I want a big space. But funny enough, I don't care too much about counter space. I already, in my bathroom, they have a very narrow like counter, and so I'm used to kind of just using around the sink. And there's something about that to me that's just an experience. I don't have this giant counter space, but I have this big room in my bathroom, and I can add things like there's a little caddy. It's just more of a creative space. Like I can put some sort of stool or some sort of mini, like another side table for space if I need. But, like I'll figure it out. But it's more because I love bathrooms that look like this. And like a cabinet, mirror, I know people always take those out of their houses, but like to me, it just, sometimes it works. And this, to me, works. It has like an old medicine cabinet with the cross on it. I wish I could zoom in a little. I like the idea of a little towel closet that's dark brown like that. If you have the room, it just looks good. It just is extra decor without it looking like you really did too much or anything. Like you're putting a million paintings up. For me, it's hard for me to decorate my bathroom right now just because I don't feel like I have the right decor for it. And I'm also lazy and I put stuff up with tacks and then it falls off the wall. So. I also would love to have a tub, an exposed kind of tub like that, and some curtains that like hang up and go around it or something. Like there's just something about it. Like I feel like I could just see myself laying with a whole bunch of candles and one of those super nice like trays that goes across the bathtub, and you have like, I don't know, food or like you're doing a face mask or your nails like in the bathtub. My tub is just constantly getting clogged and not clean enough for me to take nice nice baths. That concludes the bathroom. Next, living room. Now here's the explanation of how you mesh 70s with that 2000s, which I'm pretty sure they got those like leather metal chairs actually, like they were made in the 70s. I may be wrong, but those chairs existed in the 70s and 60s. It all meshes pretty well, and honestly, the living room is giving me hope. It's kind of covered right now, but it's this one because they have some texture with like a plush like couch, but then the leather chair and like carpet and the little balloon lamp and just the framework and everything. Of course, I don't think I'm ever gonna have as beautiful ceilings as that. So I like the idea of like the wood and like cushions mixed with like the black and metal, like leather or pleather, whatever. And I was gonna say, funny that we're talking about that because I'm gonna have this couch from my first apartment. We actually just found it for free, but it's like a little leather thing. Oh. Ow. Oh, you want to see Boomy sleeping? But it's nice. It's a nice little, it's very low and cozy and very comfortable. Like it's very chill couch. Oh, Marcy's right here. Marcy, do you want to come up here? I don't know if you can lay down here. Oh. Oh no, they don't like cuddling. I don't know why. Marcy's just mean. Onto the kitchen. Same kind of deal here. It just really matches, I feel, like the living room with all the wooden features, and I really love a little coffee bar like this, or just extra storage cabinets that are like wooden to kind of bring in the wood table. Other than that, it's kind of like a kitchen is a kitchen. This is just the vibe I would like. I like the books. It's kind of like, okay, who's gonna have books in their kitchen? But also, am I gonna reach those? Am I gonna put anything I'm actually gonna use in these? Because I know I'm not gonna reach for them often. So the books is kind of a smart idea, especially if you don't have that many dishes and things, which honestly, I feel like I'm gonna focus on. I should have added like dishes as well to show like what kind of dishware I want, because I am more of like since I work at an antique store, I always see what kinds of dishes I want, and I see a lot of nice like pottery that's just like really good bowls or wood bowls. And honestly, if I just had like a good set amount of bowls and plates that are like pottery or wooden, that would be kind of the end of it. I'm not, you know, I don't want to be overwhelmed with the amount of dishware I have or anything. My neck is kind of hurting. Sorry to pose on you like that. My neck hurts. Hurts so bad. I think it's because I'm like. Next up, we have the library / office. And this will be a big part of just my house overall. As much as I don't read, I have a million books. This year I've been on like a streak of collecting books. I think that's gonna be my like hoarder addiction. Like, give me books, and I'm gonna tell you, when I read a whole book, I will do a review on it. And you guys gotta hold me to that. No, I need books around me. It's fun to just have a whole bunch of like coffee table books with inspiration, like art books, garden. I have a whole bunch, like the ones that are on this. Even though it looks so bare, those are like all art books, or there's one about rose gardens. I also feel like I'm gonna end up writing a lot more, because ever since I got my laptop, I've been writing a lot more. An office will be very good for me and my thoughts, and just writing too. I have so many notebooks, so it'll just be a place to keep all of my thoughts and I'll be able to paint and craft and hang out with everyone. Like, this is a space that I would probably be in more than my living room, to be honest. Now we're down to the last bit, which is my little garden area / patio, like back door patio. I've always been obsessed with the Call Me By Your Name like table setup, and I just had to put it in there. Obviously, it will not be exactly the same, but then again, it's my inspiration. I feel like I like the idea of an old wood table outside. It's not, again, very conventional. We've had a wood chair outside, and it fully deteriorated. So I feel like if I have a little cupboard area, I will. It would be such a fun area to have like uh breakfast or lunch or dinner with your friends and drink some wine and have some charcuterie and make pizza and like that's what I think when I see these areas. But I also want a big backyard, like a garden or just trees surrounding so I can just walk around. I wish I had a photo of my grandma's backyard. I might. It's huge. There's not like tons of trees like scattered, but it's a lot of space. Like I would have my wedding there or something. Like it's amazing. All right, if my mic doesn't work in photo booth, I don't mind. But I just wanted to say it got cut a little short because of my screen recording like stopping, but I hope you enjoyed this video, and I had a lot of fun kind of putting it together. It kind of reminded me of also doing like a get to know me for school, like I don't know, I remember having interior design and like making stuff like that for that class, but I also love that class, so it was still fun for me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and it was just a nice little casual video, and I hope you guys have a great night or a great day or a great morning, and I'll see you guys later.